I would be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to identify what we saw, but how has that dynamic kind of shifted? It played out in front of the world, right? Reality TV. It was a jaw-dropping moment multiple times where it's like, wait, what? What's going on?
Right.
But at the same time, from denouncing or admitting like, bro, it don't matter what it was, you guys are in a great place today. 100%. How did that journey get to what it is now that people may not understand or expect?
I think it's more than anything, because like I said, I've said it before, it's not like I went on a limb and is begging for forgiveness or anything like that. It's just about action and who you are as a person. You know, like I can be accountable for who I was at that time. Like I said, I was in a fucked up position just mentally and where I was and what I thought life was. So where I am today, I feel like how we healed is just on my actions and what I display as a person, as a human to him, you know? Like I take accountability every night on stage. Because as a man, I should do that. And I should let him know how sorry I really am for that.
Yeah.
You know? Because that, like, taking time and then looking back on that, that was some fucked up shit. That was some asshole shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's why, nah. Like
what?
Where you at, babe? With Fizz? No.
Yeah.
No. Come on back. Drop your location.
No, but like for real.
Jokingly, but for real.
We really got to a space where we were able to heal because I've just been genuine in my actions and how I come across to him. You know what I'm saying? As a brother, like, I never wanted to hurt him as a person. You know what I'm saying? I was just, like I said, in a really fucked up position mentally.
Obviously, preparing for this show, we know what we're talking about. And when I see the comments, right, there's a mix between, but the thing that stood out is like people appreciate your accountability. You know what I'm saying? And I think as men, where some people may think it's sappish, they think it's weak, they think it's soft, it's like it takes a lot of admiration and just respect just to come in and say, hey, bro, like, man, I messed up, dog.
Right.
And you don't have to accept my apology. And I think what was so impactful for you just admitting again was it's about actions. My question is, throughout this phase and this time where it was rocky, who was the orchestrator to help behind the scenes that's like, no, we got to make this right? Not about business, but about just true relationships.
I think it was myself, honestly. I think it was 2021.
Man, real question. Chivalry, is it dead? Or did we just stop putting in that effort all along? To me, being a gentleman is always about showing up right. Whether it's confidence, whether it's presence, it's all about taking care of your partner in every which way. That's where Rose Sparks comes in. It helps you show up physically, more control, more confidence, stronger performance when it matters. Because being a gentleman still matters. Sometimes your moment is perfect, but your body just don't get the memo. And believe it or not, that's way more common than what people will admit to. A lot of guys that I've talked to say that the pressure to be ready on demand can result in scheduling sex around a treatment. That's where Rose Sparks comes in. I'm not a Rose Spark user myself, but here's what they are designed to do. After Rose Sparks dissolves under your tongue, it gets you hard in about 15 minutes on average. That's because it enters your bloodstream faster than traditional pills, which can take up to an hour. Rose Sparks gives guys harder, thicker, fuller erections. And here's the kicker. They last up to 36 hours, which means more sessions and less stressing and allows you to perform when it matters. Confidence in the bedroom, fellas, changes everything. Ro connects guys with a medical provider 100% online. And if approved, Treatment ships directly to their door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order on Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with the provider at ro.co/funky to find out if prescription Ro Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/funky for $15 off your first order. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA's safety, effectiveness, and manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety-info.
I didn't have O's number at the time. I had Boog and Raz though. And I called them over to my house. And I just apologized to both of them for putting them in the position that I felt like I put them in, because they're a part of the group as well, you know? And my actions affect them, not just me or O, it affects them as well. So I called them over to the crib. I had a conversation with them. I apologized to them first. And then we kind of built on a relationship from there. And then it came time where O was having a performance in LA. And Raz was with me. He was like, yo, let's go to the show. And I'm like, all right, let's go. And I'm like, but let's call O's team and see if, you know, they're accepting of us coming. I don't want to just pop up like that. So they said, yeah, come on through. And when we got there, they were like, yo, I want to share a moment with y'all on stage if y'all cool with that. And I'm like, yeah, this is perfect time. Like, it's time for me to take accountability and apologize. No matter how it ends up going, you know, if he accepts it or not. But as a man and having a son, I got to be an example for him and show him how to move as a man. And when you're wrong, you're wrong. You feel me? So I was like, let me take this opportunity to really apologize and just put it all out on the table. Like, I was whack, bro.
That's tough. And hey, bro, I don't got no gavel in my hand. I got an iPad. I look at you similar to us that we share in common. Our lives are displayed for the world to see.
Yeah.
It comes with its perks, and it comes with its pains too. And I think what's tough about you is people have seen you grow right up under their eyes, on their phones, on the stage. And there's been things that you do that make people celebrate, and then there's also things that you do that may make people agitated. You know what I'm saying? And I think where we are, I've talked numerous times with saying I use this platform as a weapon, and I don't like that. I've embarrassed people, but I've also used this platform as an asset to verbalize my apologies and my resentments to the situation, and I don't like what I said. No matter how I feel, it's just like my words can be piercing for all the wrong reasons. So for you to take accountability, bro, I tip my hat to you for that.
Thanks.